Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Hunters approaching. These enemies are far stronger than standard targets.
Oh, this man's asking. Do you, Vicky, do you speak English? Because it's not on the Play Store yet.
Hunter signatures detected. These enemies are far stronger than the rest.
It's not on the Play Store yet. Fantastic, man. Can you hear me?
Hunter signatures detected. These enemies are far stronger than the rest.
Okay. I actually have to get to work now. Okay. And what is it for today is I need to continue on working on my animations. So what I want today is when you teleport, right? So I probably have to start explaining some stuff. This is called Super Warrior, right? This game. This is gonna be a survival game where you have to defeat enemies, and the real enemy in the game is going to be other players. So this is gonna be about who's the super warrior. Who, in fact, I'm gonna be looking for the legendary super warrior, right, in my community. People who these are gonna be fans who's gonna have the highest score. This is your custom character. You'll be able to customize your own character. And the game, and we are going to see who has the highest score, who does the most damage, who receives the least amount of damage. This is Super Warrior. Now, Super Warrior, I am going to try my best and release. I'm gonna try my best to release this game in. I don't wanna lie, man. I don't wanna give you guys a date, okay? So just believe me when I say I'm trying my best to make it soon. What is soon? Well, guys, yesterday I didn't work on the game, but I tried to work as much as I can on the game. with what with the amount of resources I have, you know. So I am trying to finish the game for you guys. The game is far from done, but to prove to you guys that I'm working on the game, I'm doing it live, right? But enough talking. Today is about finishing this animation. So in the game you have two states. You have sheathed, which means the sword is away, right? You are fast in here in this state. You're super fast, right? Super fast. In this state you're super fast. If you want to, you can pull out your sword, and now you're unsheathed, right? As you can see, you're slower. So look here, look how fast I am if I'm not I actually want to give him a running animation, but it's fine. That's fine for now, I guess. I got an idea for the game. What's your idea, my man? What's your idea? So so you have sheathed and unsheathed, right? Obviously sheathed, you do, so that's 60 damage. Unsheathed, sword out, you do 85 damage. Way more with the sword. And so what I'm trying also to achieve is that I'm trying to say that if the sword is out, you have you do more damage and you have longer range. Okay. But that's not all that I made. I also made these markings on the floor. Ignore them. They will need to be fixed sooner or later. They're gonna look like this for X year, so ignore them. I'll have to fix them sooner or later. But for now, the point of tonight is I want us to finish the dodge mechanic. So this is the dodge mechanic, right? So you can dodge out the way, right? So let's say like you're in a situation, right? You're in a situation and then these guys are grouping you and you can't get out the way. You should just be able to dodge. You see? Yeah, I'm out of danger. So here, and then just dodge out of danger, right? You see now? I'm crowded, dodge out of danger, right? In this one, dodge out of danger, right? But the best part about this is, right, if you're running and you dodge in that direction. But if you're standing still, you can just dodge out the way like that, right? So you're in danger. Okay. Like now, in danger, dodge. Damn it, there's a bug here. There's a bug here. When you get hit, it sends you to the back to the thing. I'll have to address that, but you guys will have to also send me your bugs when we test it. Okay. So there's that dodge. I want to fix this animation, right? Just to symbolize, because you can't really see that you're dodging, right? You can't really see that you're dodging. So I want to fix that animation tonight. And also, the unsheathed dodging, right, is like a teleport. So I want to have the teleport also in there, right? Also want to teleport in there. So let me just, I'm gonna read your feedback now. I just wanna quickly make my note here. Make my notes. So I don't wanna get confused tonight and work on something else. Okay, so I see I have this. Okay. Okay. Now I have a bunch of things here that I have to do. One of the things that I have to do is just here in the, it says that here in the, when the player jumps, there should be a sound effect playing. But before I get to work, let me just read this guy's comment. He says, can you add an adventure mode where the player upgrades and levels up to complete missions and stuff, like in Legacy of Goku, but side view? So what you're asking me, bro, is for a completely different game. It's not a bad idea. It's just it's for a brand new game. Okay, I'm looking for the animator. Where's my animator? Here's the animator, and then in the animator, let me yeah, because the reason why I say it's a new game is that, so the way the map works is I built grids, and for there to be like a whole adventure mode, you need to have a clear, defined and built map. And then you have to have NPCs, and then you have to have dialogues. Yeah, this is a fighting game, bro. Like, if you're not one, if you don't want to fight, like, look at it. It's on talk buttons. Give me a quest buttons. These are, we have a problem and we're gonna deal with it with our fists. Right? But anyway, let me get to the.
Hunters are moving into the area. Expect heavier resistance.
Okay, I think that should be by the not state switch. Do I have a teleport here? I don't have teleport. It's weird, I don't have teleport here. I'm wondering now if, okay, so I don't have teleport here. Where would I have the teleport? In the common settings. Oh, there's also no teleport here. Where did I put the teleport? Where's the teleport?
An extraction route is open. Leave when you're ready.
Let's check on the buttons. Okay. Let's see, teleport. Who listens to this? It's the character movement that listens to it. Okay, that's weird. So Okay, so this thing is here. If it's moving else. Okay. I also need to fix the enemies, the hunters. They don't really do a lot of damage to me.
Extraction is ready. Continue fighting or withdraw.
Okay, I have an idea for the back dodge. Okay, so let me just make it the unsheathed. Right, let's do the unsheathed first. And we want to say back dodge. Sword blocking. And then what is this? What is this? What do I want to say now? Forward dodge. Forward dodge is jump, and then jump. Okay. Now let's I now need to get me some animations that support the
Extraction is available if you wish to leave.
Okay, you guys are gonna be watching me get my ass beat while I'm actually looking for an animation.
Hunters are moving into the area. Expect heavier resistance.
Okay, I'm looking for a
Hunters are moving into the area. Expect heavier resistance.
oh shit.
An extraction is available if you wish to leave. are moving into the area. Expect heavier resistance. Hunters approaching. These enemies are far stronger than standard targets.
I still have to fix these enemies.
Hunter synergies detected. These enemies are far stronger than the rest. Hunters are moving into the area. Expect heavier resistance. option is available if you wish to leave.
Okay, now the next phase will be, when do I activate this animation? This animation, yes, it needs to be part of the hierarchy. Yes, Alex.
An extraction route is open. Leave when you're ready.
Okay, now the question is, when do I activate this? When do I activate this script now? Okay, when do I activate this? Well, obviously when you teleport, right? So now this doesn't have a teleport. Also neither did my teleport, but it was in the movement here. So when you teleport here, I think you should make it like that. I'm gonna copy this like this. I'm gonna put this in my okay, I'm just gonna copy this, and I'm just gonna make sure I just want to make sure, if you guys wanna get your hands on the game, in the description there should be a link in the description explaining to you how you can get your hands on early access. And what is early access? When the game is in a playable state, you will be one of the first to play the game, and your feedback, your opinion will matter the most. Where the game is going, you are gonna say. If you wanna have any contribution in that, check the description. There's a PayPal link. If you can't support through PayPal but you still want to be part of the live, just let me know. I'll have to figure out something for you.
Hunters are moving into the
Anyway,
area.
let's continue.
Expect heavier resistance.
The battle event start on teleport. Okay. Now, let's change the animation to if it's now. This is going to depend. This is going to depend heavy on what direction I'm going towards. So I'm going to say this is going to be a I'm gonna say if controller
Extraction is
dot
now available.
move direction
Or continue to fight.
is equal to right and left. So what about? So okay, now how do I know what direction I'm looking towards? Because okay, so I guess I do have a east facing. So I'm gonna say if I'm facing right, so east. I'm gonna say yeah. If I'm facing rightwards, if I'm facing right, and my move direction and character. Or is it now controller? Move direction. If that's right, that means I'm looking right. Technically, then you should move my animation should be forward. Okay. I wanna say else the animation should be backward. Now this should also not be in here, that should be in the unsheathed. Okay. There's two things that, like I said, that I wanted to do tonight. Just these two small things. Just working a little bit on my okay, I know why this didn't work. I'm gonna lock this layer, and then I want to go to my prefab folder, look for my characters layer, go here, animator, whoa, okay, forward is backward, yes, forward is backward. Okay, something is wrong. Something is wrong.
The extraction is active. You can extract or keep fighting.
Oh. Oh. I know what's the issue. I'm gonna cut this and I'm gonna delete this. So the actual issue here is when I am moving, right? I see I don't have it here. Where's my movement? Yeah, move animations, move forward. Yes, moving. What? And then we wanna say, so here, right? Where's the unsheathed? Here's my unsheathed, right? So you wanna say, okay, so here, right? So I want to say here, this is, I'm gonna switch this. And what am I gonna switch? My controller, but it's teleporting. Okay, so who else is teleporting? Actions. Okay, no, somebody else is teleporting. Who has it? My movement. Okay, what the? Oh no. Movement has it. So do I have movement? I do have movement. Okay, so if teleporting. Yeah, this was in case this was false, do this. Now, in case it's true, is that underline of code that I had. This one. Let's see that. Okay, now let's say if move direction. If I'm gonna check this out now. I think I have to add one more line of code in here. I just want to make sure this works. Oh hell yeah.
Extract or keep fighting.
Okay. Okay. I see it's not giving me an option. Only this one. You see, no, that's not what I wanted. I think I was trying to overcomplicate it. I think I'm trying to overcomplicate it. I'm just going to say backwards. So there's not gonna be a backwards one. There's not gonna be even this one. It's just gonna be this one, right? And then what I want to do is I want to just go in here and I'm gonna say unsheathed dodge, right? I'm not gonna try now and be fancy, even though now I'm breaking the game now. So there's gonna be no more fancy. Okay, I'll delete these ones, and then also go to go to here, delete this. There's no more fancy. Okay. I think that should work now. No more fancy. I was trying to be too fancy now. Okay. I should stop trying to move these. I should stop trying to move the player while he's coming into the stage. That does tend to create. That does tend to create bugs.
Extraction is ready. Continue fighting or withdraw.
Okay. I should stop trying to move the player while he's coming into the stage. Okay. What is the problem here? What is the problem here? Is it not this? Okay, yeah. What's happening now? The stage couldn't be found. Ah, damn it. Okay, so that's my fault. That's my fault because you didn't delete these. So for instance, you have to delete this guy, right? And then you also have to make sure that you rename the proper one to this one. And if you go into this animation file here, or into my animator, and you go into the animator and you look for this animation, I think so this shouldn't have this one anymore, and this one should be called this one. I don't know why we have to go through all that effort. I deleted it and renamed it. Why doesn't Unity understand it? But Unity doesn't understand it, so let's not cry about it. Okay, there we go. Ah, come on, what is this? I don't know why we have to go through all that effort. It's not working. No, it's only doing that there. Oh, I get it. Okay, so for instance, you see now, this is something I feel like it's not necessary. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I feel like just when I'm moving, that could be fine. So let's just do the last one. If we just do the last one. The last one. just see here. Let's just. For now, I wanted the better animation. To be honest, I didn't want an animation where I want the move to be certain that the player is jumping forward, right? I wanted certainty that the player was jumping forward. Where's my Vegeta Ultra Instinct? That's a very nice. Yeah, they don't have that one. They don't have one that I'm looking for. They don't have one that I'm looking for. I'm looking for Vegeta.
Extraction is ready. Continue fighting or withdraw.
Okay, that's not a bad one. That's not a bad one. I feel like it's a little bit extreme. Now where's a nice Vegeta? The one that has already the workout for me. That I don't have to waste my time on it. Where's a nice Vegeta? Here's a nice Vegeta instead of this one. Okay. Put the Vegeta now. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna take this Vegeta here, and then I'm just going to edit him so that it has the stuff that I'm looking for. It has my elements in there.
Hunters are moving into the area. Expect heavier resistance.
Ah, damn it, I'm there already. And those are just from the. Those aren't even from the hunters. That's just from the mobs. So imagine the hunters. The hunters are gonna cause a real problem for the player.
An extraction route is open. Leave
I'm
when you're
wondering
ready.
if my players will even be able to like stand a chance against these hunters, because they are a little too weak now as is. I might be making them too strong. Obviously the point is that they shouldn't make the game unplayable, because the players should still be able to play the game and have fun. But also they they are the players' worst nightmare, so I'm not planning on making it easy for the player.
Hunters approaching. These enemies are far stronger than standard targets.
They are the players' worst nightmare. Okay, I'm happy with this. Let's just quickly edit this in Photoshop. Yeah, I'm dead already. Come on, man. Come on. Literally just stick this thing out. Okay. Here's my player. Perfect. Yeah, I'm dead already.
An extraction route is open. Leave when you're ready.
Okay. Let's delete this guy and then put in this guy. Let's make sure he has all of the requirements. So let's put bottom. And then let's animate this guy. Okay, so what happened there was you added the animation, but you never added the animation to the yes, unsheathed dodge. Actually, you never added the new one, the dodge in here. Okay, the sheathed dodge. Just copy this. Can I copy this now? I can copy this thing. You can copy the name. Okay. Let's just one time set the variables. Okay. Let's just set the variables one time. Then I don't have to. Are you gonna be kidding me, bro? Man. Okay. I haven't even created this animation yet. So when I'm teleporting, so this needs to be as well. So you wanna say that I'm gonna say cut. So you have to cut this like this, right? And then you're gonna have to get this animation script out as well and say that if you're also switching teleporting, if I am teleporting, then do the dodge. Sheath dodge, otherwise do the sheath walk. Okay, that is that. That's that. I just have to animate that quickly. Go to the animation, make sure that the animation is there. Sheathed dodge is there. Here we go. Just going to stand and watch me. It's this one. Okay. I just also want to make sure that the sword is 11. Like this. Okay, also the sword, the skin must be, the sprite of the sword must be this one. Alright, and then let's okay, and now will this work? I do have to color this guy in quickly. You're on the live. Okay, let's see this work. That looks very cool.
An extraction route is open. Leave when you're ready.
You can't really see it. You can't really see it. It's so slow. Let's go to the time. I wonder if it's gonna look bad. We're gonna check now. Okay. Not bad. Okay. Yeah. Okay, maybe you should give it one more chance. You see, maybe you should give it one more chance, and then also let's try to see. Let me just look at my cheat sheet for my easing. Where is this now? We look for easing. Ease cheat sheet, because I want to. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a. Is that a fast? No, definitely. Okay. So I'm looking for an out. An ease out back? Is that what I'm looking for? So where do I get that now? I look for the my teleport, and then so movement handles my teleport. We have a backward direction. Where's my twin? We have a east moving backward teleportation. Yeah, and then we have a backward teleport. We have this guy here. We say ease. Can we say out quad? Yes, the out quad. So the ease out quad. Where's ease out quad? Where's this? That's bad. Yeah, quad. Let's do the quad. So the ease out. And then there's the back one. Can test this quickly. And then also what I wanted to do is when they're done dodging, I don't want. So where's my movement? And then I have to look for stop teleport, because when you stop teleport, right, this happens too quickly. So I should say I'm gonna say void. Can I say void disable or disable teleport, right? Because what I want to do is I want to have this happen not so quick. So when do I want it to happen? Like a second later? Would that be like? I think that's gonna be bad now, because I don't want it to just. It immediately goes into the other animation. It looks funny. You don't get to appreciate the fact that the player is animating. So let's see. Oh shit! Okay, no, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. So that guy is keeping my animation. So let's do half of that. Half of that, man, bro. Not even half. A third of that. Not even half of that. A third of that. If you guys are liking the live stream, I would appreciate if you guys can throw me a like. And again, as I'm saying this again, if you guys wanna participate in the play testing of the game, and you wanna be one of the first people to play test the game, link in the description. Donate us on Patreon. possibly true. On paper. Okay, so let's see, okay, so here we go. Okay, I don't like that. Again, it's the same thing, it's like okay, that one was fine. Okay, but now I think the only problem that I have is that it's twitching. So if you go into the animations and go to animations, custom character, prototype body, and just look for these dodging animations. You just take the loop off and let's try again. But still it's still taking too fast or too long. It's taking just a wee bit too long. Like it just, you see, it's just a wee bit too long. So let's just see if because if I see this in slow motion, right? You see, that was too long. That was too long. So let's make this still like. Because if I see this in slow motion, right? Okay. That's way better.
The extraction is active. You can extract or keep
I still feel like it's a little bit too short. I just feel it's a little bit too short now. It's almost there. It's almost there. You see it? It's almost there. 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 So I'm going to say 0.20. Just a wee bit longer. Just a wee bit longer. And then I just wanna color in that animation. And then one more thing I wanna do, some effects afterwards. There we go. I think that's better. I think that's the sweet spot.
You can extract or keep fighting.
I think that's the sweet spot. Okay, so let us just quickly go in here and clean up my animation. Okay, let's clean up my animation. Let's clean him up. Okay, so let us just quickly go in here and clean up my animation. Okay. Let's clean him up. So okay, I don't like this. I wonder why that happened just now. Was it always like that? Yeah, it was always like that. That's just weird. It just doesn't fit in here. Let's see if I can fix it now. Let's see if I can fix it now. Go. I think it's the same one. Okay. And then just take this. Oh yeah. Okay. And then take this one. This one. And then also let me just fix this hand. Let me just fix this hand. Where is Vegeta here? Okay, so it appears that it is from this hand here, right? This angle here. It appears that this ends here, like this ends here, right? So like here, like this ends there, and then this is part of the back. So this is the shoulder, right? It's weird the way this is done, but yeah. Okay, now let's just give him his pants. Let's give him his pants. Let's give him his pants. I like to emphasize. So yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, I'm giving him some tight pants here. I would say these would be fine. Okay, this, and then for that one there, I just want to do it like this. Right, here we go. I have the quick player guard that looks good. Just copy this quickly. I'm gonna put it in Unity now, and how we put it in Unity, I'll show you quickly. You just tap your 1 3 times, and then Fodder boom, Fodder boom. Okay, and then you and then you just export as PNG. I want to get the sprite. Give me my location. Let's just put this in slow motion.
You may leave or continue the fight.
There we go. There we go. Okay, so that is done. I have both my dodging and sheath one. Right. There we go. Okay, I have that. I've done that one. So let's just make sure. So I have this one. I have this one. I have a green. Dodge animation should interrupt the move animation. I do. When dodging while sheet jump animation, I do this. Okay, I just want to do one last thing I want to do, and for this I need my tablet. Dodge animation.
Players are moving into the area. Expect heavier resistance. An extraction route is The extraction is active. You can extract or keep fighting. open. Leave when you're ready. Extraction is now available. You may leave or continue the fight. Hunters are moving into the area. Expect heavier resistance.
So now what I want to do is I want to just rename this so that I know what I'm working with. Also most important part. This trail one is not good. I'm gonna leave that one out. I'm gonna get another one. Okay. Get another one. Now I just wanna play this one. Okay. Let's do this one. Like, five, and then what is this? That's fine. The color, I forgot the color should be the color should be this one should be, oh, we don't have invisible. We do have invisible there. It's just not. Okay. Okay. Can I not like make this more like this? Right. Okay. Okay, now I wanna copy this. Copy. Put this on here. Put this on here. Space the values. Then I just wanna make sure I have like a right one here. I don't like any of these effects that's playing right now. Oh my word! I can add more. I can add more. Okay. Okay. This one like a wind effect. So I think this one. Why can't I do this? You lied to me. You lied to me. Can I do this? Does this look okay? How does that look? Yeah, it's fine. And then yeah, and then let's just do this quickly. Let's just create this yeah, and then just make sure that we populate these beautifully. So like here, number 2 is like way up here, number 1 is in the middle. Alright, so now there's 3. I also want to create extra ones like this. Alright, just so we have some variety. Oh yeah, and also then what I want to do is put these all in one thing, so that and then animate this as well, so that I have my so let's pick this off and then just go with animation. I just want to say that when the animation plays, this thing is supposed to show. Okay, no, it's not gonna show now. It's fine. Why am I playing this? It's supposed to be showing animation, and then so when I sheath, dodge, right, this one, put this on. What the fuck? Wait. This ain't gonna work now. This ain't gonna work now. Because I put them in the characters pipe. Yeah, it's working.
Extraction is now available. You may leave or continue the fight.
Okay, it's working. So now let's go in here. Let's just say dot particles. So these particles look a little funny, but it's fine. They're not supposed to look like that. Like they're supposed to at least give me, what if I say fixed? Yeah, it's not giving me. Yeah, it's not giving me an alpha. I wonder, is this not my alpha? Huh? Okay. Okay, I'll deal with that now. I just wanna add this in here. So default you're switched off, and then okay, and this guy you cannot be switched on. Right. Right. That's it. Now let us test this. This looks bad, I'm not gonna lie, it does look very bad, but I'll see if I can fix it now. I'll see if I can fix it. Okay. Okay, not bad.
An extraction route is open. Leave when you're ready.
Okay. It distracts so much. Okay. It's just it distracts so much. So okay, so what I want to do now is I want to show me these dodge trails again. Let's just edit these trails now because I don't like the way they come across. So I think they might, their time is too little, 0.0, so let's say 0. Okay. Two, three. Okay, and then okay. Okay. I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna delete all of this. I'm gonna say can I reset this? Damn it, it's fine. Let's reset this. This was now 0.3. Okay, 0.3. That looks fine. That looks wonderful. And then let's say where was my width? Okay. And then yeah. Okay. Okay, and then there you go. Okay. Okay. Let me just. You're in the middle, right? You must be in the middle. Is you in the middle? Okay. Now let us test this out. Obviously, I don't need a lot of polish. I just want it to look nice. Okay.
An extraction route is open. Leave when you're ready.
Okay, so I feel like because the animation you chose is the issue, not the actual thing itself. So I feel like it's because of you chose look there.
Hunter signatures detected. These enemies
Okay, so like for instance, like that's not a bad like I just feel like the where's the let's just make the player invincible quickly because I don't like that I'm getting hit now. Let's just quickly and also edit this dodge trail. So I feel like maybe the fire you chose could be the issue. Alright. So let's say we don't choose the fire one. What this one does? And this one looks like you have a dragon's tail. Okay. Okay.
Hunter signatures detected. These enemies
Okay,
are
no,
far
that's not a
stronger
full
than
one.
the rest.
Let's say now 0.5. Okay, I think it's because you're making it go too long. So maybe this one is best. Okay, now I think now the it looks a little bad. Okay. That's not bad, maybe not. That's actually exactly what I want. That's actually exactly what I want. It's just that it's wobbling. It's wobbly, and I don't know why it's wobbling. Why would it be wobbling?
Hunters are moving into the area. Expect heavier resistance.
It's not bad. It's just. Oh, I got that. That's why it's like that. Okay, but why does it look like this? Okay, it looks like that because of the animation. So it just look like. It looks like a blob behind the player. These materials don't look bad. They really do not look bad at all.
Hunters are moving into the area. Expect heavier resistance.
It's a delay behind the player. Why is there a delay? So this is not bad at all. Like that kind of looks cool, right? But now, why is there a delay behind the player? Okay, there we go. Okay. Off this. Right, there's off this. Ah, that looks so nice. It's nothing so badly. Behind the player, like. So if I say 0.35, right? It's the 0.35 the issue. Okay, but it's not following the player, man. 0. It's not following the player. It's like following the player at a delay. So I mean like this.
Hunters are moving into the area. Expect heavier resistance.
Okay, I'm gonna leave that. Maybe that's not it. The stretch, if I say static, what if I start with the static? Oh, static, that's fuck all, man. Static, that's nothing. That's bad. Distribute. It's kind of stretching. I don't like that it's distributing it. What if I say, what if I say 1? Okay, no. What if I tile it? Isn't tile the 1? No, tiling is bad. Tiling is bad. Tiling is stretched. Repeat thingy. Nope. Let's do the stretch. I think stretch is fine. Let's stretch that. Okay. But now let's change the. Okay, I do not like. Okay, I do not like that at all. Let's just see what we have here again. This looks bad. Looks bad. This doesn't look bad. Only problem that I have is that it's delayed. It's so delayed, bro. I'm gonna have to mess with this thing. No, that's not doing anything. That's not doing anything. That's not doing anything. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. That's more what I'm looking for. That's more what I'm looking for. Okay, 12. 12, and let's say 15. Okay, no. Okay, and then let's try and get a better effect now. Okay, I see now. 12 doesn't go there. If I say 6. No, 1. Yeah, 1 is the one. I don't like that it just has this trail behind it. Maybe I should say 0.1. Like. See, like now it doesn't have that trail behind it. 0. Okay. go. So, okay. 5. Okay, 1. Let's see. Go. It looks cool, but it's not what I'm looking for. It's actively not what I'm looking for. Unless like I could rotate that. Can I rotate that? Like, still not what I'm looking for.
Creatures approaching. These enemies are far stronger than standard targets.
It's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, but I just don't like that it's so poignant. That it's so clear. This one is really nice. This one I think might be overkill. Like, okay, yeah, that one's also nice. Maybe you should add 2 of them. Okay, but I just don't like that it's so poignant. Okay, I think that looks really good. I think that looks really good. I think that looks really good. I think this looks really good. Am I now making mistakes? Copy and then say paste values and then let's say yeah. Characters, I'm gonna say character 0, yeah, and then also I'm gonna have you switched off. Let's see what this looks like. Let's see what this looks like. Just gonna show it all. So, not bad. It's just like it's showing the wrong thing. My only problem is that the trail is a little bit too, it's too like, it's too visible, right? It's too visible. Now I need it to not be that visible. I need it to not be that visible. No, see, that's black. That don't help you. That don't help you at all. Yeah, that don't help you at all. We are looking for a no, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the color to make the color gradient. I'm wondering now. How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? Unless I think I go on these textures, right, and I edit them in Photoshop, right, I go in here and I go in here and I say open up, let's open this, open this in Photoshop. Okay, it doesn't want me to open it in Photoshop. Yeah, because you're taking the wrong thing. Here's the texture. Here's the texture selection. So it's this line here. So you have to say open this one, and you're gonna open this one in Photoshop, right? And then I see you need to make the if I make the opacity like that, and I'm gonna save this as let's see if this does anything, right? Will this do anything? Okay, and now let's see if I take this material, I duplicate it, and then I put this one in here, and then I go back to my trail and I put the fade one in there. This is the fade one. Okay. Did I do this correctly now? I don't, it doesn't feel like it. Yeah, it does not feel like it.
An extraction is available if you wish to leave.
Does not feel like it. So I mean, yeah, I use this guy, but yeah, man, that's not good. That's not good.
Hunter signatures detected. These enemies are far stronger than the rest.
That's not good. So this is kind of what I wanted, like, but this is not what I wanted. Like, this is not what I wanted. Like, this is not what I wanted. Obviously, this is not what I wanted. I think the trails is not what I need. Let me try one more time. I'm gonna go in here. Let me see if I can create. Let me see if I can create a particle system that can give me the same result.
extraction is available if you wish to leave.
Okay, I think I found something I like.
Different behavior, even if you move it on.
I think I found something I like. Okay, I can't see it.
The extraction is active. You can extract.
Okay, why is this thing not like? Why is it so little? Why is it so little? Oh shit! Ish. So. Okay. Oh no. I wonder why. I wonder why it's like this now. Oh man, come on. Man. No. It's because of this. Okay. I don't like that it's like over time. Let's say 10, and then say 0 and play it. Can I make the shape smaller? Okay, okay. Radius, thickness, the thickness, the spread. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that's what that basically looks longer. So that's a okay. Okay, okay, let's just this now. It's gonna look better, I understand. I can't see, Marco. I can't see anything. It's there.
Is open. Leave when you're ready.
Yo, it's there. It's there. I just can't see it. Let me just say this, make it white again. Okay, right.
Hunter signatures detected. These enemies are far stronger than the rest.
Okay, so I don't like the duration. I don't know what's happening here. I don't know what's happening. Okay, so like you look there, you see. What if I say 0? What's the issue? I think that was the issue. Okay, what's the issue? Like, why can't I see my particles? It's here, it's just not visible to the eye. Why is it not visible to my eye? Why is it not visible? Why is it not visible? Is it because I said 3D? Should be 2D. It's 2D physics. If I say 3D, why is it so bad? It's a yeah. Man, why is it like this?
Hunters are moving into the area. Expect heavier resistance.
Yeah, that's not what I'm seeing, man. Like, I'm not seeing the same thing. Yeah, I'm not seeing the same thing. Like, we are not seeing the same thing. Like, there, I got what I wanted, right? Like, there, I got what I wanted. Yeah, I definitely got what I wanted. Okay, so let's say this is length here. What if I say this is 5? Oh shit. That's not bad. But now, this is not good. This is not... As you can see, those anime like look, what the fuck, man.
Enemies are far stronger than
I think I might know what's going on here. I think I might know what's going on. Is it this thing? So if I say characters and I say this, yeah, and I say okay, okay. So let's just try that one more time. Let's just try that one more time. For some reason, this thing did not have... Okay, so I also know that I should make this speed 5, right? Like in length, like that, and this 2. Okay, now let's leave it like that. Let's say this is like 2, okay. And then I want to make this the characters. No, okay. Is it possible for me to change these spikes now into something that's it's not bad. The spikes I had earlier wasn't that bad. They were just a little bit lightning. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, so what if we say the start speed, the lifetime, the delay, the looping? Yeah, the looping is fine. It can loop. Only thing I don't like is the stress board. That's horizontal. Nope, you see. Nope, no board. Nope, this is stretching. So stretching, okay, I get what stretching it does. And then we need to shorten this like this. No, yeah, stretching it is definitely the way. Is that position. Okay, but now what I don't want is for okay, now let's just test this quickly. That's gonna look cool, I guess. It should look cool. It should look cool. That's gonna look cool. It should look, yeah.
An extraction route is open. Leave when you're ready.
Keep it still now. Okay, so now let's create more. To get going. I have to get going. Okay, I get what's going on. It's the I get what's going on now. So I need to go back and say no. Let's not do a cone because you want to do a cone. It looks like that. Change the shape to like a box. Like a box, right? And then the box also has some fucked up shit going on here. Where is it now? Volume of shell. No, it no, it's fine. But now, okay, no. Okay, I don't like this. I don't like this because it's not looking good now. Maybe no sphere. No, man. I think sphere is the one. 19. No, because it's doing like an arch. Maybe I shouldn't have an arc. And it's not right now. Let's look. And then we say radius. Could cone be the one? Why are you like this? Okay, no man, I like the fact that it does it like that. But my problem is that it's only like that little portion there. Why? Yeah, little portion there now. Because it's pretty spread. Okay. No, I was just not even looking for and making it more, yeah, it's also not your solution. Radius is somewhat the issue, but this thing is bad because what the fuck is this bottom bar? Let's make this 5. If I make this 5, right? So you see if I make it 5 and I do it like that, let's say it's the angle now the issue. Okay, let's make it 0 angle. Let's see, the angle doesn't matter. Okay, you see there, look. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna say 5. No, 4.5. And then the spread should be 5. And then let's try to see what this looks like. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, that's bad.
Is now available.
That's bad.
Or continue the fight.
That's bad. That's fucking bad. Why did you do it like that? Is it because of this now? What if I say 0? Look, 0. And then okay. Okay, so 90. Nah, it's 90. It's 90. 90. No, man. 90. Okay, let's undo all of the fuck up I just made. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? So when I made this, when I flipped this like this, right? No, I didn't fucking do that. You didn't do that. You didn't do that. I think the issue is this, the shape you have here. The shape you have is the issue. Right, the shape you have is the issue. Because this is your shape, right? This is your shape, yeah? Because that's your shape. Let's just see what happens if I turn around now. Damn it. Okay, I don't like this at all. What's happening? Okay, and then if I turn around like this. This is the same. It doesn't look like it. That's by my feet, and this one's fun, or it's not the fuck the same. It's just, why is it like this? Why is it like this?